Frankenstein C20 here. Today we're looking at the new engine and transmission for Frankenstein here. This is the heart transplant here. Now this is the engine I've had in here the whole time I've been putting it together. It runs great. Starts on a dime. So yeah, I ran across this engine on Craigslist. Paid $1,500 for it. Guy had it in a stand and started it right up. And that's the old 650 carburetor off the old 350. So it works for right now. We'll step it up to the 750 a little later. So I'm gonna strip this down and give it a little fresh paint job. That's about all I'm gonna do. Now, I did buy the accessories extra. Of course, it had the valve covers on it when I bought it, but it did not have no drive accessories. So yeah, I got that as a package deal. I believe off eBay. And Johnny Hargrove down here put the power steering pump on for me. Awesome. Awesome. So yeah, we're gonna give this thing a new set of spark plug wires, new paint job. Just fluff it out a little bit. But I will post a video, short video that I have already of it. Once I already had it in the truck and running. Really sounded good. Of course, it was open exhaust. Didn't have the exhaust hooked up to it yet. And here we got the transmission. And what we got here is the 700 R4 monster transmission. One of the first things I got for it. Did have the old 4-speed granny low in it. That was too much for the old knees and joints. So we're going with automatic. So yeah, monster transmission. Came with everything it needed. I got me some braided transmission lines there. But yeah, it bolted right up. Got everything lined up. And of course, got the transmission cross member located and all bolted up. So yeah, waiting on some more brake parts. I want to hurry up and get my brake parts in for all that surface rust on them rotors get any worse. But that's just a little surface rust. That'll come off first few times you hit the brakes. And I'm waiting on inner tie rod ends and an idler arm. Gonna go ahead and replace all that. The front end kit did come with the outer tie rod ends, left and right, but no inners. So I went ahead and bought them, and apparently I got the only idler arm in the country from Napa, so that should be here after the holidays. So yeah, I'm just going to keep plugging away with this as much as I can, which I don't have much time these days because I'm going to be really swamped with work until after the first of the year. So I'm just going to kind of do this as I can. But I wanted to go ahead and reveal the motor to you today. It does run great. I said I will post the other video of it actually running after I post this. But yeah, it runs great. So yeah, 454. It is a come out of a 1974 Suburban. 1974 Chevrolet Suburban. Which replaces the worn out 350 that was in it. And it was, the 350 that was in it was just a basic 1980s, mid-80s 350. And by the time I needed to pull it out, it was smoking and choking, and it was time to go. So, and at first, I was going to go ahead and keep the 4-speed. I had went so far as and bought the flywheel, clutch, and everything else. And then went ahead and decided just to do the automatic. Do it with the overdrive, try to get a little better gas mileage. Because I am going to drive this thing every day. But with an engine like this, who cares about gas mileage? But at $4 a gallon, $3 a gallon, probably 20 for they're done with it, but I don't care. I'm going to dry the wheels off this while I can. So yeah, I'm going to get some new spark plug wires. The old yellow wires has got to go. They've got to go. So yeah, I'm going to take a few things apart, undo it, give it a fresh coat of paint. Just the engine. Ain't going to mess with the transmission. Just going to leave it the way it is. Get it ready, because I do have some more stuff for emergency brake cable. Just hoping it's going to fit. Don't know yet. I may have to do a test fit to try and put the pulley where I need it. So, but yeah, that's it. 1974 454. And from what the guy told me, he had it in an old Dodge or Chrysler show car, some kind of 30s or 40s old car, and he ended up getting a Hemi to put in it, so he pulled this out and sold it. I paid $1,500 for it, and it's been worth every penny. So I think he said it had like an RV cam in it or something, whatever. But yeah, it's should do what we got to do here. So yeah, I just wanted to give an update while we're still waiting on some more parts. I may have to try and stab this thing back in here and find out where I can route my emergency cable at. But at that point, I just will probably leave it in there once I get that in. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're going. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll see you next time.